Hello everyone, Una Rocks here. Welcome back to another character review. We are going to be doing Brain, because he's a cool character. Alan Powers, commonly known as Brain, is a third grade student in Mr. Ratburn's class at Lakewood Elementary School. He is 8 years old in season 1 to season 10. He turned 9 as of season 11. He is in third grade. He is a male. He's a bear. His eye color is brown and blue. His favorite color is plaid. His residence is his house in Elwood City. Mr. Powers is his father, Mrs. Powers' mother, Keith Powers' uncle, Cheek is his cousin, Cheek's mother, aunt, Cheek's father, uncle, Alan is his grandfather, who he's named after, and Brain's grandmother. He made his book appearance and Arthur Goes to Camp, and his cartoon appearance in Arthur's Eyes. He is voiced by Joey Eldman in the Living Books, Luke Reed in season 1 to season 4, Stephen Crowder season 5 to 6, Alex Sood season 7 to 9, Paul Stewart Brown season 9 and 11, James Buckholder AMP, Lyle O'Donohoe season 12 to 15, Siam Yu season 16 to 18, Max Friedman Cole season 18 to 21, and Evan Blaylock season 22 to the present. Physical appearance. Brain is an anthropomorphic bear who wears a gray sweater with olive green pants. According to his promotional art on the cartoon's official website, he had on shack eyes instead, and brown loafers. In the books, he wears different colored shirts and sweaters, and blue jeans or sometimes chockies. He has clumps of hair, which are brown in the books, although the cartoon depicted the hair in thick black lines in order to simplify the animation process. He wears sneakers when playing sports. His pajamas consist of a yellow sleeve shirt and orange and yellow striped pajama bottoms, and is one of the few characters to wear detailed pajamas in the animated series, while most other characters wear monochromatic pajamas in order to simplify the animation process. On formal occasions, Brain wears a charcoal or black tuxedo with 2 pockets on each side of the tuxedo jacket and a white tuxedo shirt with a black bow tie and matching trousers and black shoes. He also owns a gray single-breasted suit with 2 pockets on each side of the suit jacket. He wears a white collar shirt with a blue tie. He also wears matching gray trousers and light black shoes. He wears briefs. Personality. He is a mild-mannered and is one of the most polite characters in the series. He is an expert soccer player, despite Francine's jealousy that she was great in other sports. He is one of the few characters who are usually left-handed. His usual grade is an A that ranges between 100% and 90%, as he is often considered the most intelligent student in Mr. Ratburn's class, and he often gets his work done faster than the other students. Despite being quite well-mannered, Brain sometimes would imagine vengeance when he feels defeated, as seen when he was defeated in a science fair by Muffy. He was formerly hydrophobic. He tends to be called upon a lot when his friends have technical difficulties, but also is great fun to hang out with. In The Wheel Deal, he suffered a leg injury and temporarily ended up in a wheelchair. He is a big believer in the power of science. He has a tendency to think logically, but sometimes has trouble adjusting when things seemingly cannot be explained by either, or when his emotions get in the way of his logical side. After an increasing spate of bad luck, he tries to chart what's happening to him, only to find that his luck only seems to be getting worse. Later, he is stunned when Hurricane Sadie wrecks the ice cream shop, despite his family's careful plans and preparations to prevent such an outcome. His father's words that sometimes things like this happen no matter what only make him more anxious, as he begins to fear that the worst really could happen at any time and becomes jittery at the slightest sound of wind. A visit to a therapist, as well as some more words of encouragement from his father, help him see that he can overcome his emotions about this if he tries. His father called him the smartest, bravest, and most determined person that he knows. Interests. Brain is a member of Lakewood soccer, baseball, and track teams, and plays cello and piano in the school band. He made it to the final round of the spellathon, but didn't win because he had stage fright at the time and misspelled the word fear. He also led the winning team of the arithmetic competition, and he is a devout member of the school computer club. In Bighorn's George, Brain is shown to have an interest in blues music and can even play the harmonica. Biography, past life. He went to the preschool DW goes to, and Arthur went to. He oddly enough had a rivalry with Binky that still lives on in the present. He was held back in kindergarten because he started his school year early, wasn't mature enough at the time. future life. According to different episodes, he will become a groundbreaking scientist and invent teleportation. He will have an entire TV network named after him. If we assume the intro of the episode The Election happens, he will also become a Supreme Court justice in the contest episode. He, along with the others, are shown as teenagers. He essentially looks the same with a more relaxed outfit. He wears an olive shirt with a white undershirt, blue jeans, and red sneakers. He wears similar in design to his friend's current shoes. Relationships, Arthur Reed. Arthur is Brain's best friend, and they regularly hang out. And Arthur's faraway friend, Arthur and Brain spent a lot of time together while Buster was gone, and the two even wrote a story together. Brain is sometimes looking out for Arthur and cares about his well-being, as well as in Arthur's need, where he's concerned over Arthur's injury. The Brain often helps Arthur with his homework and helps him study. Likewise, Arthur almost always shows complete confidence in the Brain, both as an intellectual and as a friend, as he was the only one who stood up for him and watered the Brain when everyone else thought Brain was a snob. Despite their good friendship, Arthur doesn't seem to recognize Brain's birth name as Alan. Buster Baxter. Both Brain and Buster are sometimes seen hanging out, and Brain also helps Buster with his homework, just like Arthur. They are good friends, and Buster likes going to his ice cream shop almost all the time. However, Buster can be quite annoying to Brain, and they may end up getting into a bad argument, but they get over it anyway. Francine Frunsky. Francine and Brain are seen playing soccer with each other, and they also seen hanging out. However, they are almost also bad friends and almost lose their relationship, which happened in the episode The Big Blow Up from Season 2. They get into the worst fight that their friends had ever seen, but they finally got over it. Muffy Crosswire. They may not be good friends, but they have sometimes hang out. Brain also befriended Muffy in the episode, or almost befriended Muffy in the episode Muffy's New Best Friend, but they managed to not be friends. George Lundgren. The Brain and George are occasionally seen together enjoying each other's company. Brain helped George get into the blues music as well as helping him understand Asperger's better. Cheek is Brain's cousin who moved to Elwood City. He first appears in My Africa. D.W. Reed. D.W. and Brain are friends. They sing in My Africa with Cheek in the episode In My Africa. Other media. In the Living Books computer games, the Brain had a pale cream color complexion in Arthur's Teacher Trouble, which was changed to light brown in Arthur's birthday. Although the final page depicted him with a pale one, it was likely due to a color and tone restrictions during the 16-bit era of computers and software. The Brain's voice sounded more mature in those two games and was voiced by Joey Elderman before the cartoon show replaced him with Luke Reed. In the later games during the 32-bit era of computers and software, such as Arthur's Thinking Games, his appearance was the same as he looks in the cartoon show. Trivia. In Arthur's Perfect Christmas, Brain's dad is seen carrying one of DW's classmates. This has brought up that Brain has a never before seen sibling or cousin, other relatives besides Cheek. Brain used to have a fear of water that he eventually got over. He is very talented in soccer, on the cello, piano, and academically, hence his name. In Brain's shocking secret from season 11, it was revealed that Brain was actually supposed to be in the same grade as Prunella, but due to him being a career, he was held back a year. This could explain why he is slightly taller than most of his peers. It is also likely that he started kindergarten a year earlier because he's currently 9 years old in the 3rd grade. Brain works in his family's ice cream store and teaches in summer school. Brain's goal is to be an astrophysicist. Brain tends to be a report hog, meaning he has to do all the work for group projects. His usual marks are either an A or an A+, but his lowest mark seen in the show was a B-, seen in the episode Breezy Listening Blues. Note in the episode Brain Gets Hooked, Brain receives a C on his Magna Carta report. However, Mr. Rapper allows him to redo his project, and it is implied that he receives a higher grade when he presents his report the second time. Alan is called by his nickname quite often, and Arthur has forgotten his first name at times, although his parents refer to him by his real name more than anyone else. In the earlier seasons, Mr. Rapper and Mr. Haney referred to him by his nickname like his friends do, but in later seasons they referred to him by his real name, Alan. According to the episode Brain Freeze, Brain's grandfather was named Alan, so it's quite likely that Brain was named after his grandfather. Brain has an African family, specifically of Senegalese descent, as revealed in the episode In My Africa. He is the star forward and goalkeeper for the Lakewood Elementary soccer team and briefly played for the Elwood City All-Stars. He has a Martin Luther King Jr. poster in his room that says, "I have a dream," as seen in SWEAT. His initials are AP, which is also the abbreviation for Advanced Placement. An AP class is a high school class equal to an undergraduate class in college. In the episode Buster Spaces Out, it is revealed Brain has family members that live in Texas. He is modeled after one of Mark Brown's friends with the same given name and being nicknamed the Brain for his intelligence. Brain celebrates Kwanzaa since he has family that are African. The shoes he wears resemble the brown dress shoes that Arthur wears in episodes where there are formal occasions. A running gag is that Brain will build robots such as the robotic cat and odd machines like the Tooth Removing Machine. If one combines his nickname and surname, they get Brain Powers, a clever pun. Brain's IQ is somewhere in the high 140s. Brain, despite being afraid of water, is still seen in the intro at a swimming pool and has a title card where he is swimming underwater. He really wants a particle accelerator. That's all about Brain. Thank you so much for watching, and take care.